everyone, and welcome to Cool Cards. This is the channel where we review cards, collectibles, and other cool things. And today, in this video, we will be looking at the 1978 O-Pee-Chee Eddie Murray rookie card, number 154. This example is graded a PSA near mint 7. So a little note before we begin, this is part 2 of the key rookie cards of the 1970s series. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's on my channel. I'm going to do each card in this series individually now rather than in groups of 6, so stay tuned for more coming in the future. So this one will be the first one I review in the Key Cards of the 1970s series, and I feel these O-Pee-Chee cards are tough to find in high grade and can be expensive too. O-Pee-Chees go for sale a little less commonly than Topps as well. I guess let's look at the quality of this card. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. I mean, there's some paper loss on his shoulder, you can see there, as well as a little on his face, and it's kind of off-center as well. The Topps card, this one's ungraded, is also off-center, but instead of having paper loss, there's a print bubble on his shoulder. Some common problems with both the Topps and O-Pee-Chee include centering and the printing defects that show up, as well as some print bubbles, as you can see here. So pretty common issues, honestly. Alright, so now we will be comparing these two cards. As you can see, straight away you might notice that they both have different numbers. The Topps is number 36, while the O-Pee-Chee over here is number 154. That's because Topps and O-Pee-Chee didn't share the same printing sheets. Their cards had completely different orders as a result of this in their set, and were just completely different orders. And another thing you might notice about these cards is the cardstock looks completely different. That's because O-Pee-Chee had a lesser quality cardstock than Topps did in the 70s and 80s. But to be fair, I feel like this is one of the few years that O-Pee-Chee had a better cardstock than Topps did, in my opinion. Just, it looks clearer and easier to read the statistics than on the Topps over here. Next, you might notice that the O-Pee-Chee card has not only English language on it, but also French language on here. This is because it was printed in Canada and they speak two languages, English and French. And so for more people to understand it in Canada, they wrote not only English on here, but also French language on these cards. And finally, you might notice that the O-Pee-Chee card has, instead of the Topps copyright, it has the O-Pee-Chee copyright instead, and printed in Canada rather than the USA. So now let's talk about Eddie Murray. He had a great career. Steady Eddie, as he was called for the Baltimore Orioles, had 504 career home runs, which is the second most for a switch hitter after Mickey Mantle, who had 536. Eddie also had 1,917 RBIs, which is 11th all-time, and 3,255 career hits. He somehow never hit more than 33 home runs in a season, but had 17 seasons with over 20 home runs. That is consistency right there. He also didn't receive very many awards. He only received 2 awards ever that required actual voting. He won the Rookie of the Year in 1977 and the Hall of Fame induction in 2003. And he also received the most lifetime MVP votes of anyone who never won the award. He finished second in voting in 1982 and 1983, but he didn't win it either year. He also took the longest time to hit 500 home runs, where he reached the mark in his 2,950th game and his 11,095th at-bat. He's one of 5 players in history with 500 home runs and 3,000 hits, where the others are Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Albert Pujols, and Alex Rodriguez, and he made it to the Hall of Fame in 2003. PSA 9s of the Topps card over here usually go for $1,150. So yes, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and look out for more videos coming in the future. But for now, bye!